Alright, here I'm just starting with some regular freezer paper from the grocery store. There's a paper side and a plastic side. And I put the image I wanted underneath the freezer paper and just traced with pencil the image I wanted. This tracing it first really helps. You don't have to worry about keeping your freezer paper lined up with your image underneath. Alright, so I'm going to try this technique where I've got a couple different layers in here, and I left some little tabs. So here, I cut all the corners so the corners are loose, but they've got little islands here that I can cut out later after I bleach the sections in stages. So these parts that are completely gone, that'll be my first stage. Then I'll cut out this second stage, and since this freezer paper sticks to the shirt when you iron it on, I'll still have that bond between the freezer paper and the shirt, so hopefully it'll keep those separate, and then I can just take my razor knife and cut these little slices away, peel that section off, and then apply more bleach. So we're going to try that. Here I'm just ironing the shirt out. You want a nice smooth surface so your pattern sticks down as it should. Just positioning it correctly and then hitting it with a hot iron, and the plastic on the back of the freezer paper will kind of adhere to the shirt. And since it had all those extra cut marks in there, I'm just using some painter's tape to kind of seal them up. I don't want any bleach getting through and doing its damage on the shirt before I want it to. So and that little corner was sticking up, so I just hit it with an iron again just to get it to stick down. I took the cutting board and put it between the front and the back of the shirt, and then wrapped the whole thing in a trash bag just to keep any overspray off the rest of the shirt. Here I'm just using, it's about a 70-30% bleach water mixture. And you just spray it on and kind of blot up any excess that's standing on the surface. You want to blot up the excess. If you leave it sit on there, there's a chance it could bleed underneath your freezer paper, and you won't get nice crisp lines. Depending on the image, you might like that look. I don't know, but made a bit of a mistake here. I pulled this off a little too early. I thought that first section had lightened enough, and it hadn't. It still turned out okay, but I would have liked it for it to have been a little lighter than it got. So you can see I'm peeling up that intersection, cutting the little spots where I left them attached, and being careful not to cut the shirt underneath. And then you kind of use the corner of the knife to hold down any of those pieces that need to stay stuck down. Covered up any cut marks that were uncovered, and apply some more bleach. This t-shirt, I've read the t-shirt brand and quality and dye that is originally used all changes how things turn out. This t-shirt originally came from Old Navy, I believe. And this was just a time lapse. I was hoping it would change more, but it didn't. But this was over the course of us eating lunch. And here I peel all the tape off, and see I pull the border off, and I do one more application of bleach just to lighten it up just a little bit. Unwrap it, and here it is. Now you can see some of these light spots where the bleach bled under the freezer paper, but all in all I think it turned out pretty good. And here's another one that I did, a little bit simpler design, just one color, one layer. again, it turned out really great. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like and share this video. If you want to see more of what I do, check out my channel and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, thanks for watching.